Hi, everyone. Welcome to our channel, DeCarolis Financial Solutions. My name is Brenda DeCarolis. My husband and I are financial coaches. In today's video, we're going to be talking about these debt settlement agencies or debt settlement, debt relief programs, or consumer proposals, and why not to do them. So let's get started. So if you're in a lot of debt and you're feeling the pinch of it, you're having a hard time making your payments and you're having a hard time controlling everything, there is a way to assess the situation to try to see if we can alleviate the pain for you without having to go to these debt settlement agencies or even somebody that's proposing for you to do a consumer proposal. What happens is if you do these, it might sound really tempting to fall for what they're trying to offer you. So in general, debt settlement companies, what they'll do is they will charge you, and it's not a small fee. They'll make a fee and they'll take a percentage of how much they've been able to settle your debts for. But what they end up doing is they take control of your entire situation and your credit cards and your loans and everything, and they will deliberately stop making payments. They will intentionally delay making payments to your creditors because they then use this as a ploy to try to get the debtors or the creditors to negotiate and settle your debts down for less. But just so you know, creditors are not legally required to settle for less than what you owe. So it is better to try to take control of the situation and figure out a monthly budgeting plan. We can take a look at if velocity banking might be an option for you for a debt pay down. There's also the snowball method. Whatever might actually work to pay this debt down, you might be in a position to be able to tackle it more than you're aware. And so be careful and be very wary before you fall for one of these debt relief or debt settlement programs. It does atrocious negative effects to your credit score. So if you're missing all these payments just so they can negotiate these settlements down, which is probably not going to be an enormous amount that they're going to get down, all of your credit cards are going to get closed. They're going to be in like a collection status. They're going to report these missed payments on your credit report, which in itself has atrocious negative effects to your credit score. It's going to plummet. And what is even worse is all of these activities will remain on your credit report for 7 years. That's a long time to pay a price for 7 years before you're going to be able to even be worthy of applying for anything and getting approved. I've mentioned this in another video. If you don't own your own home and you're trying to find a new rental property, landlords are checking your credit report. And if you have anything derogatory like this, it's going to have negative effects and you're going to have to scramble to find a cosigner. And cosigners, that's taking on a lot of risk and a lot of liability to help you out. So it's really important that we stay in the driver's seat and in control of our finances, and our credit is huge. Consumer proposals is another one where they can legally settle your debts into one lump sum payment, and it takes you however long. Let's say they put you on a plan for 3 years, they consolidate all of your debts into a lower interest rate with one monthly payment so that you can try to manage everything. But it will negatively affect your score for 6 years, and no lender is going to give you a loan. You're going to get declined everywhere. And it's going to be very difficult for you to rebuild your credit to try to earn that trust again. Your credit report is essentially the adult world's report card. So when we're at school, we're getting graded on everything and you have a report card, and that really deems your trustworthiness as a student. If you want to apply for a university or for a college, they look at your transcription, right? Like your whole background of your reports and your report card and your scores and everything, your grades. So in the adult world, this is the way that they monitor us, by keeping track of you making payments on time. If anything negatively has happened on your credit score, or your credit report. And if they see any kind of settlement history or a lot of missed payments or consumer proposal or a bankruptcy, good luck getting anywhere with any major banking institution. You're going to get stuck with private lenders that are really predatory with really high rates, high fees, and you're going to get put in this position all over again. It's not a good cycle to fall into. So please avoid it at all costs. Come to us. You can reach out to us. We can work out a plan. We can assess your entire financial situation to get you on the path to debt freedom and taking responsibility of the debt that you've put together and putting you on a plan to paying it down so you can get to a place of feeling relief and motivation. By starting to see your debts get paid down, there's a huge level of motivation and positivity that happens in your life. You start to change your behaviors. It takes a lot to be in the driver's seat, but getting there, it might be a little bit of a tough road, but it's worth it because then at the end of the day, you're going to have integrity. You're going to feel like you can sleep soundly at night. You'll have everything under control. You'll have motivation. You can start making plans. You don't have to wait for 7 years to be able to buy a house. You don't have to ask people to co-sign for you. Those are some real hardships that have a really negative impact on our sense of self-worth. If we get into the driver's seat, get your self-worth back, and you can get on the path to being debt-free and having some financial peace and actually putting yourself in a position to really grow your financial future to something remarkable. And you might be surprised at how quickly you can do this. And we'd love to show you how. You can just reach out to us. We're here to support you. And thank you so much for watching. We'd really appreciate it if you could like this video and subscribe to our channel, even set up the notifications. It really does help us get the word out there, and we really have a heart to help. And if you're feeling like you're in a pinch or you feel like you don't know what to do or you're under the covers and you just can't see the light, that's what we're here for. We're here to coach you and help you to get to a better position in your life. Thank you so much for watching. We wish you all the best. God bless you and have a great one. And if you didn't know, now you know.